ஹாய் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ், வெல்கம் டு டைம் டு லேர்ன் டிஎன்பிஎஸ்சி. இன்றைக்கி நம்ம பார்க்க போகிற சாப்டர் என்னென்னா குளோப் யூனிட் 2 ஃப்ரம் டேர்ம் 3 6th ஸ்டாண்டர்ட். வாங்க பார்க்கலாம். லேர்னிங் ஆப்ஜெக்டிவ் என்னென்ன கொடுத்துருக்காங்கன்னா, டு அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் த 4 cardinal direction, learn about the shape of the earth, to understand about the model of the earth, the globe, to understand the significance of lines of latitudes and longitudes, to know how standard time is calculated around the world. First, direction கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. The direction on the ground are always shown with respect to the north. If we know the north, then it is easy to find the other direction, namely south, east and west. These are the 4 cardinal directions. We know that the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. If we stand facing the sun in the morning, then we face the east. The west is towards our back. The left hand points towards the north and the right hand points towards the south. We should always keep in this mind. Globe. We live on the planet Earth, which is found third from the sun. Since the Earth is huge and we live on a very small area, we are not able to see the Earth as a whole. But when we travel to space, we can see the Earth as a whole. So, in order to see the shape of the Earth as a whole and to know its unique features, a 3-dimensional model of the Earth was created with a specific scale. The Earth, which is spherical, is flat at the poles and bulges at the equator. The Earth cannot be compared with any other geometrical shape, as it has a very unique shape. Hence, its shape is called a geoid, Earth-shaped. The Earth moves around the sun. It also rotates from the west to east on its axis at an inclination of 23 degree. The globe is also inclined at an angle of 23 degree. The axis is an imaginary line. It is not actually found on the Earth. Do you know the surface area of the Earth is 510.1 million square kilometer. The first globe was created by the Greeks in the year 150 AD. The Indian astronomer Aryabhata has mentioned in this book, Aryabhata Siddhanta, the stars in the sky seem to move towards the west because of the Earth's rotation on its axis. Lines on the globe. There are imaginary lines which are drawn on the globe horizontally and vertically to find a location and calculate distance and time. These imaginary lines are called lines of latitudes and longitudes. Do you know Ptolemy, a Greco-Roman mathematician, astronomer and geographer, was the first person to draw the lines of latitude and longitude on a map. In his book Geographia, a detailed description about the Earth's surface, its size and circumference and many locations based on the lines of latitude and longitude are given. Latitudes. The imaginary lines which are drawn horizontally on east-west direction on the Earth are called the lines of parallels of latitudes. The 0 degree lines of latitude, which divides the Earth into two halves, is known as the equator. From the equator, parallel lines are drawn towards the north and south poles at equal intervals. The latitudinal extent between 1 degree line of latitude on Earth is 111 km. Since the Earth is geoid-shaped, the length of the lines of latitude decreases from the equator towards the south and north poles. The 90 degree north and south poles are not found as lines but at points. The lines of latitude that are drawn horizontally between the equator and the north pole are called northern latitudes, and these which are found between the equator and the south pole are called southern latitudes. The lines of the latitude consist of 89 parallels in the northern hemisphere and the 89 parallels in the southern hemisphere. One at the equator and the two poles are found as points. Totally, there are 181 parallels found on Earth. Do you know the equator is the longest of all lines of latitude. Hence, it is also known as the Great Circle. What is in the northern hemisphere? The area of the Earth found between the equator and the North Pole is called the Northern Hemisphere. Southern Hemisphere. The area of the Earth from the equator 0 degree to the southern pole 90 degrees south is called the Southern Hemisphere. The location of any country or place is based on this division of the hemispheres. Important lines of latitude. The Earth rotates on its axis at an inclination of 23 1/2 degree. It revolves around the Sun while rotating, based on the angle at which the sun rays falls on the Earth. Certain lines of latitude gain significance. North Pole 90 degree north, Arctic Ocean 66 1/2 degree north, Tropic of Cancer 23 of degree north, Equator 0 degree, Tropic of Capricorn 23 1/2 degrees south, Antarctic Circle 66 1/2 degrees south, South Pole 90 degrees south. The sun rays do not fall equally on all parts of the Earth. They fall vertically over the equator and slanting towards the poles. Thus, all three places on the Earth do not have the same amount of temperature based on the amount of heat received from the sun. The lines of latitude help in dividing the Earth into different climatic zones. Here we have zones: frigid zone, temperature zone, torrid zone, temperature zone, and frigid zone due to southern and northern hemisphere. Torrid zone. The region from the equator towards the Tropic of Cancer 23 1/2 degree north and the Tropic of Capricorn 23 1/2 degree south is called the torrid zone. The sun rays fall vertically over this region and the average temperature is very high. Hence, this region is known as the torrid zone. Temperature zone. From the Tropic of Cancer 23 1/2 degree north to the Arctic Circle 66 1/2 degree north and from the Tropic of Capricorn 23 1/2 degrees south to the Antarctic Circle 66 1/2 degrees south. The sun's rays fall slantingly. Moderate temperature prevails in this region. Hence, this region is called temperate zone. Frigid zone. From the Arctic Circle 66 1/2 degree north to the North Pole 900 north and from the Antarctic Circle 66 1/2 degrees south to the South Pole 90 degrees south. The sun's rays fall further inclined throughout the year. The temperature is very low, hence this region is known as frigid zone. Do you know 0 degree north and south 23 1/2 degree north and S lines or latitudes are called low latitudes. 23 1/2 degree north and south 66 1/2 degree north and S lines of latitudes are called middle latitudes. 66 1/2 degree north and 90 degree north and the S lines of latitudes are called high latitudes. What is meant by latitude? அகலாங்கு, லாங்கிடியூட், நெட்டங்கு, ஈக்குவேட்டர், நிலநடுவரை, டிராபிக் ஆஃப் கேன்சர், கடகவரை, டிராபிக் ஆஃப் கேப்ரிகான், மகரவரை. Longitude. The imaginary lines drawn vertically connecting the North Pole and the South Pole are called lines of meridians of longitude. These lines of longitude are seen as semicircle. The 0 degree line of longitude is called the prime meridian. There are 180 lines of longitude towards the east and west from the prime meridian. So, there are totally 360 lines of longitude. These lines coverage at the poles. The 180 degree west and 180 degree east line of the longitude are the same line. The lines of longitude that are found between the prime meridian and the 180 degree east line of longitude are called the eastern longitudes, and the lines of longitude that are found between the prime meridian 0 degree and the 180 degree west line of longitude are called western longitudes. Two opposite meridians form a great circle. Do you know? The lines of longitude are found as semicircles covering 111 km at the equator, 79 km at 45 degree latitudes, and no space between the lines at the poles. Eastern Hemisphere. The part of the Earth between the 0-degree line of longitude and the 180-degree east line of longitude is known as the Eastern Hemisphere. Western Hemisphere. The part of the Earth from 0-degree line of longitude to 180-degree west line of longitude is called as Western Hemisphere. To be continued in the second part. Don't forget to share, subscribe and comment.